The Oklahoma Sooners tonight play the first of 3 consecutive Big 12 Conference home games. And it's also the annual Kick for the Cure game as we recognize the fight against breast cancer. The Sooners hosting the Kansas State Wildcats. Rudy, a long ball sent up the right flank. Lund is able to get there, send it across, and the Sooners are denied. It goes wide, just barely. Getting a hand in there is the keeper. Gets a return pass on top of the Sooner 18 box. Now one sent up the right side. Sooners trying to get clearance. K-State keeps it. Entz lets it roll between her legs. Fires off a left-footed shot and a save as Panis lays out to get that one off the carpet. Finally comes to rest with Entz again. Entz, good speed in the midfield, drives a low bounding shot, and it's played like a shortstop that time by Panis.
I can't even imagine it. I think that's incredible for what he's done for this program. And I mean, the girls on this team, it's crazy to think the Sooners, they have players on the field who have been playing for the Sooners longer than K-State has had a soccer program.
K-State, though, intercepts a ball. Wildcats will play it back in. Entz has it, top of the 18 box, between 2 defenders. Entz stops, tries to send one across. 2 Sooners there. Now a low shot is good for Kansas State, and the Wildcats are on the board. They just kept on threatening.
I think that's great work in there by her. And again, stepping up to take the PK. I wouldn't want anybody else taking it.
And it's deflected wide. What a save there by Rachel Harris to keep K-State on top 1-0. Entz stays on the ball all the way across the top of the Sooner 18 box, trying to stop and get a try. She does. Panis punches it. It's loose. The Sooners able to save a shot by Baxter, and it goes wide. And who got a foot in there? It looked like Sydney Sheehan saved the day there. Again, Smith drives one. It's headed in, and guess who? Kaylee Dao. She has tied it, just as my partner called it. So Kaylee Dao was denied on a penalty kick earlier. Dow's going to take it for now. Richards runs across. Dao hits it high and just over the top. Now Rivas up the left flank. Ivana Rivas toward the middle of the field, drives one with her right foot. It's right on frame and into the arms of Rachel Harris. For the lead for K-State, Entz. Goal, and Kansas State is back on top 2-1. Brooklyn Entz, her 8th career goal, the junior from Newton, Kansas, and it's 2-1 K-State. Second to Kaylee Dao. Drives one in front of the mouth of the goal, and it's headed in by Dao. She's done it again. Superman style for Kaylee Dao, laying out to get the equalizer for Oklahoma. And Entz on a penalty kick for K-State gave them a 2-1 lead, and it is Dao on a header off of a free kick by Yuka Kurosaki that has tied this game. Right side of the 18 box, drives it to the goal and all the way across. Nobody there to put it home. She served it where she wanted. Ahead of the pack, Lauren Tovey drives it low on the ground. It deflects to McCutcheon, who swipes at it, and it's too tall over the top of the goal. Out wide right. Can she send one across? Under 2 minutes left. Left foot across. Dao in the middle of a pack, and it's cleared out by K-State. Dao wanted a foul. None coming.
That's great work in there by Christina. We've seen a couple times.
She will, and we will go to overtime here in Norman, tied at 2. 90 minutes, not enough to decide this one between the Sooners and the Wildcats. Riley hits it in front of the goal, headed in by Kaylee Dao again. And the Sooners have won it on Kaylee Dao's 3rd golden goal in overtime this year. 3-2 Oklahoma. Remember, Dao had a goal called back by an offsides, and also K-State made a save on a penalty kick. She might have had 4 or 5 if they had all landed. But it's a hat trick for Kaylee Dao and an overtime win for the Sooners, who get their first in Big 12 Conference play.